What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And guys, I got a tag today on Facebook onto a post, and you know what? I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like a kid in the damn candy store when I saw this. And you know that whenever Dr. Umar Johnson says something on the Celebrity Junk, we are going to cover it. Now, brief synopsis on Umar Johnson. Most of you guys know who he is. It's a black community channel. Dr. Umar Johnson is a very, very popular educator, Pan-African scholar, if you will, public speaker. Like I said, and nobody's perfect, but like I said, usually on what he has to say about the black community, about Africa, Pan-African things, and racism, I'm 98% there with Dr. Umar. So I'm not gonna really, talk about his personal life or anything like today. It's not necessary. But I want to respond to this particular post. And on Facebook, on his fan page, which has over 378,000 people that liked it, more than 400,000 followed it.
Wow.
He shares a retweet. What he says is this: many women are addicted to the thug life. Y'all want roughnecks to run around with you in your 20s and 30s. But after Ray and Mike might get done with you, you want to get serious in your 40s and 50s. But when you don't get snatched up right away, suddenly black men are the problem. No! Uh-oh. Dima, let's play a game of who wants to be a Negro heir, right? Did Dr. Umar Johnson make A, all sisters mad, B, sisters pissed off, C, sisters are tight, D, sisters want Umar Johnson's neck, or E, all of the above? Jeopardy music! And the answer is E, all of the above. Let me tell you, sisters are upset. They're mad. They're pissed off. And you know what? It's a good point. Because you know what? I can see if these comments are coming from the black manosphere, which I'm a proud member of. It comes from, the black men who want to go deal with white women and things like that, right? But when it comes from the conscious community, and we all know how much love the conscious community has for black women, the Pan-African community has for black women, when Dr. Umar Johnson, who has so many black women followers, who really has a lot of respect in his commentary for sisters, when he comes for y'all and says this, there's no denying that it must be some truth to it. It has to be, okay? And a lot of times when black men try to talk about this as a systemic problem in black America. Now, I'm in Africa right now. This is not a big problem so much in Africa. In Africa, if you're a smart guy, you're intelligent, you can see a guy that is not even that attractive or that tall, but he could be with a very, very beautiful woman, and it's totally okay in the culture. But in America, in black America, there are so many sisters who are talented, who are smart, and they are with, like you said, Pookie, Ray, Mikey, Ike, Daquan. You don't even believe me? Go to the black colleges. I was at Howard University studying, so I know what I'm talking about. Even at the Grambling States, the Howard Universities, the best of sisters ultimately can find themselves easily dealing with dudes that are doing nothing like them, and in many cases can be accused of looking past the guys who they should be building a life with. Now, if Umar Johnson is saying this, there's a problem to it. At the same time, if these brothers are being ignored For whatever reason, they corny, they lame, they don't have no game. And okay, that's fair. It's fair. Because this is not just a one-sided story here. I want to be fair. But then when it doesn't work out, you don't want to get married when you're young. You spend your best years looking great in your life with somebody who can't appreciate it. By the time you get 35, and this guy who you didn't want is now 35. He's going after two people. One, a younger black woman who understands his position and wants to be a wife, or he's going with the white girl or the Asian girl. Then after you have turned him down and said that you don't want to be with him, and now that you're 30 or 40 with like 3 or 4 kids or whatever, and you don't, ain't nobody checking for you, then you're gonna get mad at brothers. I just talked about how 50 Cent said earlier that, he's attracted to exotic looking women. 50 Cent is 42 or in his 40s. He's not going to be looking for a woman that is 42. He's gonna be looking for a woman that's 21, 22. And then when they date these women, you're gonna be mad. When Mikey, Ike, and all them people, Pookie and Ray Ray, when they get through using you up and they can't do nothing with you no more, they toss you to the curb. Now, here they come now with a whole bunch of entitlement issues. I want to date music. I want a man that's gonna give me a house. I want a man to give me a car. All of a sudden, you become the level up crew. You over there with what's that one sister with the in Texas? The light skinned chick. She kind of fat a little bit. I don't know what she's talking about. She's kind of big, but she's pretty, but she's kind of big. She's talking about how to level up at like 45. Like nobody wants to level up with you at that age. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. It's not going to happen. And then when somebody doesn't want to do that, then you're gonna be mad. If you want to get serious now. While you're still in your youth. Dr. Umar Johnson's talking about this, and y'all want to be mad at him. Now y'all coming for him. How you gonna come for him? And let me tell you this, okay? A lot of brothers in the black community have stopped having these conversations with sisters altogether. Stop having them. Because for whatever reason, whenever you say something that's the truth, it comes out that, it's hate speech. It comes out that you hate sisters. You don't want to be with sisters. You hate yourself. So what happens is a lot of black men say, you know what? All right, it's cool. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead on and do what I gotta do. I'm just cool. I'm not gonna even sweat all of this. But you can't say nothing now that Umar Johnson said it. What are you gonna call him? He hates black women? And I mean, seriously, I think this is something that we need to know. And we need to know that when it comes to people like Dr. Umar in the black community, we need to start telling the women and the men at young ages what's valuable. And this is why we need a lot of professional black men out there starting to speak up. And what I'm saying at this point is, if you're a black man and you're doing well, we need to start showing the black community that we're out here, okay? We need to show people, show sisters, show everybody, yes, black men that are talented are here. We have arrived. Here's why. So that we can change the narrative. There's too many of us as brothers out there. I'm not blaming us, but we need to do more to elevate our presence because we are there. We're there. We're there. That's our contribution to it. Because we need to be able to show what we're doing. But at the same time, Dr. Umar Johnson is, in my opinion, he's 100% right. Everybody in the black community knows this, okay? We know that it's a big problem. Not even with sisters that are not educated. It's the biggest problem with the most talented and most beautiful sisters. That's where the biggest problem is. I wouldn't even be mad if we're talking about somebody that wasn't educated or somebody from the hood, but no. When you have your Spelman graduates, your Harvard graduates, there's like one Harvard lawyer that graduated as a single mom at age 24 and lets you know what's going on. It's a problem. From the top tier of eligible black women, this is a problem. Wanting to get married later, after all these things have happened, and then you're not gonna get chose up like that. It just what happens, right? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shade Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out my content. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. Check me out on Patreon. Guys, I'm really appreciative of all that you do. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I am out. Peace.